Buongiorno. Here we go. Here we go. Bonus Sunday situation because there's so much going on. And I've got an interview to do on Tuesday. And obviously I've got Guardian Mo on Monday. So, let's get some stories going on. How you doing, Pat? Hope you're living the dream on this glorious Sunday. Happy days. A few top stories, politics and whatever going on. So we'll have a good old chinwag on that. I'm sure we will. There's a few stories. Obviously, the main one is Keir Starmer about to make his biggest mistake yet and betraying every single Brexit voter. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less from Keir Starmer in any shape or form. Have you got your copies? Here we go on this Sunday where there's no sun. What's that all about? Yeah, literally, I've got my beanie on. I had the heating on, but up here, it's still a bit chilly. I don't want to be cold because I can't do any of my spells, you know what I mean? My coffee's hot though, so that's a good thing. Oh, happy days. But yeah, what is Keir Starmer going on about, eh? With treachery, deception, and betrayal. Labour Party in general. That sums them up, doesn't it? Deception, betrayal, treachery. I mean, blimey. Could we have had a worse government if we tried? And let's not even mention Paul. Let's not even mention Peter Mandelson. Blooming hell. Yeah, that would not be good. I can't see it. I don't think she's got the right pedigree. But, I mean, she literally puts her religion before absolutely anything and everything. Her number one thing to her is her religion. And we know what religion that is. So that's not going to happen. I can't see it. I've seen Rachel Reeves. Not Rachel Reeves. God, imagine that. What's the other one? What's the one with the long face? Looks a bit like a horse. Angela Rayner. No. Just no. How you doing, Cara? Hope you're well on this glorious Sunday. A Sunday with no sun. So what is it? Just a day? Hope you are well. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'll be Capricorn, how are you? Hope you're well. Living the dream. I think Shabana Mahmood would be the worst possible outcome. But then, like, Ed Miliband's apparently lining something up. Wes Streeton's been sniffing about. Angela Rayner, don't worry about a £40,000 stamp duty tax dodge type scenario. No. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, Shabana Mahmood, like, she's basically said she puts her religion before absolutely anything. I don't get that. Like, if you're a politician, the first thing for you should be your country and your people. Surely. Oh, you got sun, have you? Oh, well, I'm jealous. I'm in Portsmouth on the south coast of the UK. So wherever you may be based, you're better off than what I am. Oh, you're grand. What, grand in hand? I'm living the dream. Just had a nightmare trying to find my beanie so I could stay warm during this one. I had the heating on, but if I end up putting the heating on and I'm sat here for the next hour and a half, say, I'll end up having to take my top off, and that will make you all a little bit sick. You know what I mean? You don't want to be seeing my boobies, my man boobs, and my tattoos. You'll be like, what is that? The whiz is a womble. Do you know what I mean? So I had to turn the heating off, and I put this on, and the fam's all gone out with the kids and that, and obviously I had this to do, so I couldn't go. That's commitment for you, isn't it, eh? But just so you know, I've got all next week's sort of thumbnails up. Some are going to change. You'll see it just says like latest news, whatever, like the holding page. That's where it's going. It gives time for YouTube to pick up on it and hopefully, throw it out when I do go live. But it's all about politics, you know that. So you can get all your notifications on all the way up to next Friday, I think it is. But tomorrow, Monday, I will be talking with Guardian Mo about the Advanced UK conference. So obviously, I mean, I need to watch some of it again because I don't know about you guys, but I watched something and I'm like, right, okay. And then like an hour later, I'm like, what did I just watch? It's just out my ears. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to watch it again. I've got all my notepads and everything. So I'm going to make some notes, have a good old have a good old what's it called? Note-taking sesh ready for Guardian Mo at 1 p.m. I'll be with him. Probably after about half hour, 45 minutes, depending on how we go. We might have Electrodoc coming up. And then on Tuesday, obviously, I'm interviewing Dr. Craig Walton, Advanced UK, the college member. And this was my own brand. Can you see it? The Wizard Zone beard oil, beard wizardry. I started my business. I still got another one there. Look. Oh, living the dream. I've also got some beard butter and beard shampoo, all branded like that. Beard wizardry it was. I think I'll be doing it as pure wizardry or something, but I have my own business, but my mental health just I had to stop doing it. So it's really annoying. But yeah, otherwise I'll be sat here saying like, yeah, the wizardswords.com for merch like this and for beard products. But no, I'm afraid my brain won. And there's nothing worse trying to run a business when you're depressed. Blimey, my missus sort of was doing some and that. You know, when you get orders and there's just nothing in me to do anything and that. So, you know, obviously I've done it and the wife helped me in that, but I had to stop it, mate. Blooming depression. But yeah, it actually smacks you through the the wobbles words. That's what it would be. You'd be like, man boobs. Don't want to give you those boobs. Moobs, man boobs. But yeah, so I did have launch my own business and whatnot, but maybe I'll do it again someday, you know, when I get big on here and that and people are watching with beards and that. But it's all, I was just doing all men's care stuff, like I have beard shampoo, beard butter, beard oil, and I was going to expand it and that, and then my brain went, so that was the end of that. I can't be throwing money when I'm not on it. I mean, if any of you out there have had anything like depression, I was diagnosed. I won't go too detail because it gets boring, doesn't it? And people are like, yeah, whatever. You put it on a downer whiz. But I was diagnosed with a trio with bipolar, depression, and anxiety. I was like, oh, thanks for that. And after the life I've had, I've just gone. You would never recognise me because I was just full of beans. And there's me on the pub doors. Get out. There's me at work in sales like that. Talky. He worked for KFC, believe it or not. I won every single sales award KFC had, just so you know. That's how good I am. But how are you doing, Pouncy? Hope you're well, my friend. Happy days. We have the Jerrys. Good afternoon, Wizard, all in the chat. It looks like your heating is broke or you need to get a few donations to 650 in the meter. Advance UK all the way. Yeah, I had it on, but everyone's gone out. So if I put the heating on now, it will be on all the time I'm streaming this. If this ends up going for an hour or hour and a half, I'm going to be dripping. And I was trying to explain to people without making them sick that I'd have to take my top off and you'll end up seeing my man boobs and my tattoos and you'll be like, ugh. And then everyone will unsubscribe and think, what's that? But but I think I have actually put my Ko-fi link at the top of the thing. So, and I think it was Mark who said like potions. I was like, good idea. So I'll set it all up so you can buy the wizard potion. Whatever next. We've got to keep it pure wizardry style, haven't we? But you know how it is. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I've got some good stories to go through. I've got the Ko-fi ready. So if there's anything I should see it, I don't want to miss it. It does tell me in the chat anyway. But you've got super chats and you've got memberships. So you know it's all there. Happy days. I try not to go on about it, but people say, hey, other YouTubers say like you don't say it enough. And I'm like, what? Do you know what I mean? I was like, no, we don't want to keep throwing it at people. Because like up the cherries, you donated yesterday as well. And I was like, oh, cheers, mate. But I'm quite weird like that. I don't know if it's something to do with me. It's weird. But I mean, we've got to support the channel. But yeah, you can buy the Wizard a potion just for a good recording of it, nice quality and sounds. Jeff. Saw most photos with lots of faces at the conference. Yeah, he done well. He was there, wasn't he? So I did see him when I was watching live. He was talking to Baraka, who very kindly said, oh, you can use any of my content, not a problem. Do what you want with it. And I was like, no, to be honest, mate, you done the hard work. You were there. You done it all. I'm not going to touch it. Do you know what I mean? But he gave me permission, which I thought was nice. But maybe we get Baraka on. I wouldn't mind having a chat with him and finding out who he is. where he's from, what he's done. He's been on a journey, from what I can gather, but I don't actually know him. But he seems like a good bloke, so I wouldn't mind having a chat and getting to know him. But he's got his own YouTube and he's on X as well, as is Guardian Mo. But like I say, Monday, 1 o'clock, Guardian Mo, we're going to talk about the conference. It'd be good. So yes, happy days. Face fungus means dermal. Dermal 5000. Oh, you pressed the shift button there, didn't you? Yes, I see it. Post link, mate. Happy days, happy days. Every time I see Party Pants, it makes me laugh. You were on. I was watching Black Bess. Bess says it best. Oh, Black Bess Black. Oh, you know what I'm on about. Best the best, and that was good. I watched it for a wee bit, but it gone 6 o'clock, and I'm supposed to have my dinner at 5. Don't want to upset the wifey. The smoke alarm went, so I knew my dinner was ready. Not really, but yeah. Every time I see your name, Farty Pants, it just makes me laugh. It's been a good mood, mate. So happy days. Glad to have you here. You want to get back on that, Wiz? I need to get back onto everything. I need to give myself a slap and wake up. So up the cherries. How did Bournemouth get on yesterday? There's only one way to find out. I've got a quick link to football. You know me. Let's have a look. Oh, they drew with Aston Villa. That was a good one, mate. That was a good one. I'm not saying nothing about Tottenham losing 2-0 to Man U, though. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's good because Aston Villa have been doing well. I mean, they're having a bit of a funny 5 minutes, but no, that's good for Bournemouth. They've been doing better than I thought, and they're actually above Tottenham in the league, mate. Tottenham are 15th, Bournemouth are 11th, so can't really say much. But then Tottenham qualified in the Champions League, so I'm like, what is going on with Tottenham Hotspur, mate? What is going on with Tottenham? But what can I say? But we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about politics. I don't want to bore you all to death. But yes, we've got some, what's it called? Articles to go through. Whereas there was someone down the front with a jammer. People at the back got a signal now and then, and out of the main room also Wi-Fi blocked. Yeah, I heard stories about that. Anyone else? There's supposed to be apparently, someone actually blocked the signal. That's why they couldn't do all their live streaming and that. I mean, how pathetic is that? Oh, you're saying something, I don't like it, so I'm going to stop you. I mean, are they 6 years old? It's ridiculous. I'd understand if people do it at the Greens who want to legalise heroin and crack cocaine, and David Paulden, Zach Polanski, thinks it's good to have all the Muslim vote, and Moffin Ali, the man that really, really pushes all the Muslim narrative as a co-leader. I mean, blimey, that I'd understand. Why no one used an EMF detector that would have found the person with the jammer? Yeah, maybe it's above them. Maybe they weren't even prepared for that, mate. I understand my mental health. I suffer PTSD. I'm passionate about mental health. Oh, yeah, that's good, Party Pants. I'm glad you said that because I don't know if you said watched. Oh, did I say it? I can't think of. I spoke to Paul Thorpe before the interview and obviously during the interview, obviously. But I can't remember which one it was, whether it was off camera or on camera, because I was saying about mental health and I was thinking of doing a video, but people would be like, oh, no, I'm not talking about mental health. Do you know what I mean? People put their backs up and they don't like it. YouTube will probably squash it, shadow ban it, like it does with any content regarding certain religion, the religion of pieces, the religion that has you in pieces. But I don't know. Men do need to talk about it. I mean, it's horrible. It's just, it gets me. But yeah. Because Pouncey, did they not find out who it was? Not yet. Why no one used an EMF detector? Security should have had one. Yeah, I mean, I've worked with security for years, mate. We've never, ever had that sort of equipment. I've never had that issue. I'll be honest. Never had that issue with anyone. It's normally drink or drugs, throwing them out, locking them up, throw them out. Do you know what I mean? So, you go 400. Holy moly! I ain't got that many. I've got double digits. I don't know. I've got this one's not finished, as you can see. I got stitched up on that. I was supposed to be paying for the whole lot. Ended up charging me like 200 quid and didn't even finish it. But I had one on this side as well. That one there for my wife. But I had one on here that matched, but I had to go over it because it's about I found my real mum because I was adopted, and it said, at last together now and forever, because I found my real mum, and well, it didn't go very well. So as you can see, I've covered over it. That was a short-lived. So the grass is not greener. So yeah, I found my real mum. No, I don't know who my real dad is. He's out there somewhere. If anyone knows anyone called Rodney Humby, that's my real dad, apparently. That's my real surname, but I haven't got that surname anymore, obviously, where I was adopted. That was changed in the courts. But yeah, if anyone knows a Rodney Humby, he's about 70 something, I expect. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I met my mum. That went down like a lead balloon. So yeah, I had a tattoo to celebrate, and it was just like downhill from there. So that was the end of that. But yeah, 400 tattoos. I mean, you can't have much skin depth, surely. Funny old world. So yes, that was Pat. Yeah, we're talking about the advanced conference because apparently got blocked and no one had a signal. Paul Thorpe had to end his stream. I had to end mine. Baraka, I believe, is on Starlink, maybe. So he was all right, and he actually done it. But the sound wasn't brilliant at times. To be fair, it was quite hard to hear it or whatever. But you had to whack the volume up on your device. But the fact is, he was there and he did do it, so it was good. I need a patient for new bones, new body, full health. Yeah, I hear you, mate. I'm not far off you. I've got nerve damage in my left leg. My heart. Yeah, they jammed the signal. Baraka used Starlink mobile with a VPN. It's crazy, isn't it? Damn, that's wild. They're panicking big time with Advance. They are. They're trying to shut them up, aren't they? Yeah, everyone like darted over to Reform UK. They're finding out now that even the Muslims are celebrating infiltrating it with Zai Yusuf and Layla Cunningham and is it Nadine Zahawi or what's his name? Nadine. It can't be Nadine. That's a girl's name, isn't it? Nadine Zahawi. Anyway, him. And they're like, yes, the Muslims are celebrating. We've infiltrated the Reform UK. And I'm like, well, you won't be getting my vote. Just on that. Not happening. My beard cuts up like a whole lefty being told no. Yeah, you got to comb it every day. And if all else fails, you can get like beard straighteners. They're like hair straighteners, basically, but for a beard. They don't get as hot. But it's always worth spraying your beard to protect your hair, obviously, and then get a bit of heat and straighten it. My daughter, when she does my hair, I have the back and sides shaved and just the top all long and sometimes a bit plaited or French plaited. You know what I mean? You know what I'm like. You know, I like me looks. And then she'll comb my beard through, and then she has got hair straighteners like HCDs or something. I don't know. Cost like 200-300 quid or something stupid. I was like, to straighten your hair, and she done it on my beard and made it straight. Wifey liked it. I wasn't too sure. I like a bit of you know, wizard style. I don't know. To use a hair steamer straighteners. Yeah, that. See? Party. Oops. Yes. I'm friends with Bess. We both moderate for Richard Inman. Ah, yes. Yeah, I put her as a moderator on this channel the other day because she was here like all the time. Now I've done that, she probably won't be here. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh, I've got no moderator again. So I'm always looking for moderators. So if anyone wants to be a moderator, because obviously I know I go live quite a lot and I don't expect everyone to watch every single one during the week. You might catch one up or something or whatever it is, but I try to get at least like one mod for each live, really, because that way, I mean, I will keep an eye on. I can get rid of people myself, but it'd be so much easier if I had a moderator. Because I've got Business Australia, I've got Lecture Doc, and we got Bess. There's 3, but obviously where I go live ridiculous amounts of times, as you can see at the top of the screen. Monday, Tuesday. Oh, yes, that's what I was going to tell you, folks. Wednesdays were supposed to be 4 o'clock, but I've had to move them to 1 o'clock because I've got loads of flipping appointments at the hospital to do with my heart. And they're always Wednesdays, and they're always anywhere between like 3 o'clock and 5:30. So if that was to happen, if I do Wednesday at 1, I thought, right, because even if I go for 2 hours, it's 3 o'clock and I can get there for, say, for a 3:30 appointment or something, whatever, I can work around it. Not I'm going to go live that long. So as of now, just so you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be 1 o'clock. Thursday and Fridays at 4, but Thursdays we get another one because we have it at 8 p.m. and you can all call in. and on Saturday at 2 p.m. and that'll be a call-in as well. So you've got two opportunities if you're about on a Thursday evening or a Saturday afternoon. You can call in and you can talk to me, and you can talk about whatever you like, whatever's going on during the week, politics, news, whatever it might be. So feel free to jump up and have a chat with us. Obviously, if not many people come up, then you can stay up longer and talk longer, and we can discuss stuff. And if there's a few, we'll get it through. But then, I'll always invite someone else to come back up again a bit later if there's other stuff to be said. But we do it like that. And that way I want to, like incorporate you in the chat. I try and go through all that, as you know, but to get you up and hear your voices. Hopefully you'll be willing to show yourself so everyone can see you and we can have a chat. But as long as I can see you in the back end, if you then feel more comfortable then having to block it out and put a logo up, then do that because people can see me. But I want to see who you are in the back end to make sure it's no idiots, basically, because we get a few of them. Do you know what I mean? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 1 now. So Wednesday's changed from 4 to 1. I'm sorry, guys, just blooming hospital appointments. What can I say? There's me having a heart attack for a bit of sympathy, you know what I mean? And now I've got all these doctor appointments. Heart specialist, hello. We'd like to take your blood pressure. We'd like to do a blood test. We'd like to do this. How have you been? Do you smoke, Mr. Wiz? No. I literally quit the day I had the heart attack. Didn't even touch it ever again, mate. Don't smoke. No longer smoke the green wacky backy, because that gave me a false sense of like it was doing something when it wasn't. So I'm not impressed with that either. And it gave me a heart attack. And I don't drink alcohol apart from very special occasions. Yes, the Wiz is boring. Yes, I am. But yes, so like I said earlier, Monday 1 o'clock with Guardian Mo, and possibly after half hour, 45 minutes, we'll have a chat. Then we may get Electra Doc if he's about. He might come up. And then Tuesday, the interview with Dr. Craig Walton. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all that lot is what it is. We'll see what's going on in the world of politics and the news. So, yes. And feel free to comment at the bottom of any videos when we're not live. If there's anything you see, any story you want discussed or whatever, I don't see them all, but I try to. I do my research, my due diligence, but you might find the story. You can either email me the link to the said story that interests you, that you would like, the wizardswordsuk@gmail.com, or comment below the video and just put the link there. I can always copy and paste it if the link don't go active. Just say, oh, this is an interesting story, Wiz. Well, oh, could we discuss this or whatever news you hear? Let me know in the chat. I'm open. Not in the live chat, but in the comments, because obviously the live chat goes. I don't know where it's gone. So Party Pants saying hi. Up the party cheery pants. I know. Up the hill and round the corner, left at the traffic lights, and then right at the roundabout. Maybe, who knows? But that's such a cool name as well. So yes. Olio, good afternoon, Wise Wizardries. How you doing? Welcome to the Wiz Fam. Wizardians, someone says, but I like Wiz Fam or the Wizard Fam. It sounds cool. We're all about the pure wizardry. That's what I'm saying. And this beanie, yes, it's got a picture of me on it as the Wiz, and it's available at thewizardswords.com, as is all other merch. Throw that in there. And at the top of the chat, there's a link to Ko-fi. You can actually buy the Wiz a potion. How cool is that? Everyone else watching young Bob and Baraka getting lost in London trying to find the Advanced UK after party using sat-nav. Flipping hilarious, the youth of today. I missed it. Oh, that's a shame. I bet that is funny, isn't it? I'm like that. The best of times with sat-nav. I just give me a map. I can read a map. I was a scout. Cara saying hello to Olio. That's quite cool, isn't it? Olio. Thank goodness for Baraka. Yep. Oh, you're saying all your hellos. Weeks of intelligence job. Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? Blocking it and all that. Really strange. Blocking the signal for a conference. I mean, how desperate are these people? It's because they fantasize that Palestine exists like Narnia, even though it's Judea and Samaria, and it was given to the Jews by God. And it's written in the Quran and the Bible as well, saying so. No, we're ignoring that because we are Islam. We own the planet, and if we don't, we're going to take it by force. That's the only reason Islam spread: violence, ethnic cleansing, and genocide, blah, blah, blah. It must have been someone in the front inside. Why someone would do it as so many would have recorded it. I know. Crazy. It beggars belief, really. Hilarious joke. Yeah, new double act, Barrack and Young Bob. Once okay, want to help disabled mental health farmers, veterans, the NHS, the general public. I know. That's what they don't like, I expect, because actually the Advanced UK stands for the people and the country. They don't like it. It was sabotage. Yes, it was, cherries. But unbelievably, that nobody thought to use the great Elon Musk Starlink, apart from Baraka, however you say it. You got to have a plan B always with the fanatical loony left. You do, mate. You do. 100%. You want I can come on live? Nobody though. As I'm ex-military living in Northern Ireland, I prioritise my personal security. Oh, yeah, personal security. Yep. That's not an issue, mate. I mean, as long as you're willing to show yourself in the back end and then blocking it out, just so I can see you, and then you block it out, and then you come up and it's all cloak and daggers, and no one can see you. The nappy days. Hilarious. I could talk about mental health. Yeah, we'll have to do one then. We'll have to do a stream. I'll do some stories and that, and then you and I can maybe have a chat on that, and other people will, because it's quite serious. The blokes need to talk about it. They really do. Baraka saved the day. He did. I do agree with Paul when he was on your channel. Anyone caught without evidence of disability should be in prison. Yep. Some conditions are bad and some days good, but anyone without any evidence in prison. Yeah, I don't get why. Why would you fake being ill to be on benefits? What purpose? It makes no sense to me, that. Yep, that's what I get called in life, Jeff Gandalf. Hence why I end up being called the Wizard or the Wiz, and end up with the Wizard's words. So everyone's calling me Gandalf, and I'm going to be on YouTube talking, spreading the verbal diarrhea. So instead of going by Gandalf, just in case it's copyrighted, the Wiz. Olio, looks like Chuggers is growing through after Trumpy said he isn't asked. Oh, is that right? Either way, he's keeping his base there and will be easier to argue with Mauritius than the UK. Yeah, that is weird, because that has got to be one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard. Oh, let's give it away. Let's give it to Mauritius, and then let's pay like 34 billion for the pleasure. I mean, stupid. What is one thing, but saying you got a disability is another. Yeah, I know. Like there's that girl making out she had a baby when she never, to get likes and donations. There's people that made out they got the big C when they haven't, just to get likes and follows and make maybe Merlin. Well, people call me Gandalf, funny enough, because I'm going grey, mate. Silver. But I've always wanted a little black chihuahua. I'm gonna have to get one day, and I was going to call him Merlin. And then people will laugh. They'll be like, no, that bloke, he looks like Gandalf. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, Merlin. They'll be like, who's he calling? His dog? Oh my God, Gandalf and Merlin walking down the road. There's a joke there somewhere. It would have been good if they let Brackett in front, being he was the only one that got a live stream out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he should have put his microphone actually up on the thing. They got two microphones that are sticking up, wouldn't they? He could have just clipped one onto that. Can show you some mental health. Yeah, maybe we could have a stream. We talk about that. The thing is, it makes me a bit because I'm still not. Still a bit touchy with me. I'll try and talk about it, obviously. And I've done a video before. It sort of went all right, but I think it was shadow banned by YouTube because it had about 26 views, and at that time I had about 4,000 subscribers. So between 20, 30 views, and I'm not talking about that if people aren't listening, because it's not easy. But yeah, I'm still a bit it still affects me when I talk about it, you know what I mean? Typical bloke. Be scared they will do anything they can to stop Advanced UK for voting or getting into Parliament. They will try everything. Ben should have more security around him. Yeah, but if you think in 2026 it wouldn't be that bad, but yeah. They won't at Advance, says Capricorn. Who is the artist? That's me, mate. That's me. I've got 15 of my paintings splattered on these walls and that wall. Like I said before, I was supposed to change that one around. I've got this one here. I've got a painting here on the wall. I need to I need to swap them around. I've got them everywhere. I'll do that. I'll end up dropping it on myself. But oh, make sure it stays up there. But yeah, landscape painting. It was good. Discovered that I've never been trained in any shape or form, self-taught. It's just I have mental health stuff going on, and I thought I need to chill out, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. You ever dye your hair and beard? No. The daughter did take a bit of my hair and put something bleach or something on it, blue stuff, looked like Smurf juice, and it went blonde. She's like, "Do you want to dye it blonde?" I was like, "No, I'm staying like silver. Stay au naturel." Nigel Farage. Yeah, there's someone on one of the channels like Nigel Farage on Paul Thorpe, I think. Farage. Oh, Electrodoc's in the house. Bonjour. Hello. Namaste. That's me saying hello. Welcome on. German. Would be helpful if anyone is very bad to you or anyone in the chat. Yes. But Electrodoc is here and he's got the spanner. He can ban any people that want to be nasty. I'm not having anyone in like just popping in being nasty to any of my regulars or any of my subscribers or any of my members. Do you know what I mean? I'm not having it. So not having it, geese. So but especially like Ollie and Pouncy, names in green. So I know that you're a subscriber. So don't want anyone like insulting anyone. Do you know what I mean? It's not the way we roll here. I'm not having it. So we've got Electrodoc in the house to sort out the situation. Yeah, Electro is here most of the time, to be fair. Good on him. I'm a mod for Bess. Oh, hey, Capricorn. Yeah, I'll put Bess here as one because she's been in quite a few. If you get a pair of round black glasses, you could pass for Roy Wood. I've got a pair, same as this, but they're for long distance and they're for outside. When I wear them outside, obviously they just tint, they change. I think I had to pay 30, 40 quid, 50 quid. And then they react the light and go dark shades because obviously I can't wear shades because my eyes, I can't see nothing. So I said, oh, any chance I could actually have me long distance ones when I'm outside, especially when you're sat in a car, you're like, oh, shades. So I look cool, mate. I look cooler than The Rock, said no one ever. Although I'm only new and not really mega IT savvy. Yeah, I'm not either. Because even though like the Kofi, I wanted it to come up on screen and it say, oh, like Electrodoc has donated 1 potion, which would be £1, or obviously 10 potions, that'd be £10. But I've got to do it for OBS and all this and that because StreamYard don't do it. And I thought, oh my God, what I pay for a StreamYard? So I'm not doing it. Can I appear to tell you off? Lol. Wish I can jump sniffs. Jump sniffs? Hi everyone, by the way, says Electrodoc in his camp voice. People might run a mile if they see me. Well, they're not that fit. Why don't they run 2 miles? See? Did you go to the advanced meeting yesterday? And where was it? It was in London, and I was not there, no. Medical reasons. Can't go there. It's about an hour drive from where I am. I'm in Portsmouth up to London. It's about an hour. I mean, what time to get all around London and everything and get to the conference? It'd probably be about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But me in and out of hospital all the time. Yeah, I've got some appointments coming up with the hospital. Hence why Wednesday. I thought, oh, Wednesday, I think I've got one coming up and it was like 5 o'clock. And I was like, I go live at 4. And I thought, right, Wednesdays, I'm going to have to change to 1. There's no point having a day off. Do you know what I mean? There's too much news. I have a day without you guys. Me in that hospital all the time. Everyone's saying hello. I see that you're painting behind you. Are you the artist? Yes, I am, geese. Yes, I am. There's loads. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 on there. I got me. Have you seen it? Hang on a minute. That's my first ever attempt ever in the history of the planet to actually do like a portrait. And I thought, I'll do it of me. My beard looks good, doesn't it? Starmer's chief of staff just resigned. Oh my God, everyone's gonna run away. I mean, you don't want to be anywhere near old Teflon Starmer. Yes, which was supposed to be a live stream relay for the conference yesterday, but folded because he's a noob. Would have been ideal to have better way of communicating with you yesterday, Wiz. Yes, Wiz was supposed to be a live stream relay for the conference yesterday, but folded because he's a noob. Who folded what? Please explain yourself there, Electro. Would have been ideal to have a better way of communication with you yesterday, Wiz. Well, I've got WhatsApp now, so I can talk to Paul and that, Paul Thorpe and that. But I always see my emails eventually. I'd like to come on and have a chat sometime, but please don't fall in the trap of having the same old trolls and people on your channel to take up the time and bring the conversation down. Yeah, exactly. Now we'll have it so it's all cushy. But like I say, Thursday 8 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. there'll be whatever going on. I'll say whatever, and then there'll be a link where you can all come up. I'll post it in the chat, and then you can click it, come up. So happy days, yeah, it'd be good. That came 600 years after Christ. We were talking about Islam. I think it's 700 years. So you're close. They just scrambled the 45 network in that area. Yeah, they did all it. It's ridiculous. We'll be all vigilant by giving trolls less chat time. Yep. Phil, hello. Oh, I like your picture. Oh, I've got mine on. Look. I had one bloke say, Paul Morris, I think, on his video. He said, oh, this Christian with his cross on. Oh, I don't know if he is actually Christian, though. Like, what does a Christian look like? The way he said it, I was like, that's a bit weird. But, Starlink is expensive. 200 for the box and then 100 a month. You need the mobile Starlink, not the home Statlink. Blimey heck. That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that. I'm not having Debbie Burgess living rent-free in my head. I go to a mental health centre and a veterans centre. That's good, Pouncey, that you do that. Good for you. Happy days. Yeah, respect. I'm on the other side of the court. I've never, ever spoken about it. I do with my missus, obviously, because I know my missus. But I find it hard talking to people. They're like, oh, yeah, I went to university. I understand mental health. I'm like, have you ever had depression, anxiety, or bipolar? No. What do you know then? It seems like, the best counsellors will probably be ex-drug addicts or ex-alcoholics. They'll understand you. Do you know what I mean? To have oh, no, I studied it. Well, you don't know nothing by studying, so #Mentel. Ollie, most of these plasticine marchers are on the dole. Yeah, they should be looking for work. I did say that. Block Debbie. That's my wife's name. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was saying like yesterday, all the protesters and that outside the advance. I was like, I bet they're all unemployed as well. That's why they're out there. Don't mind getting arrested because they're not going to lose a job. You see Lammy say one thing in the interview, then the exact opposite in another interview. That sums him up. Rabitual panda. Wagwan me brebbins. Hope I said that right. Lammy sounds like Julian Clary. I actually commented yesterday, Dan Wooten looked like Julian Clary when the camera moved around quick. Was soon the white whiz grins. Yeah. I smile once I've been to the dentist. You said, I'll tell you, trying to get a dentist, I've been waiting a year and a half. My heart specialist, like, you need to get a dentist like ASAP because it's not good for your heart. Got to sort out my dental issues, hence why the microphone is where it is. But, it's a nightmare. I'll end up having to go private. And unless I get like serious amount of potions and members and views on my videos, I won't be able to save up enough. I said to the missus, like, just take the money out of the bank, but, we want that to live on, mate. And believe you me, I don't make enough off YouTube in any shape or form. If I had a mortgage, I would have lost my house, put it that way. You said that you didn't know who your father was. I was just giving you some suggestions. Oh, were you on saying? Oh, I misunderstood, Jeff. I don't know what I'm on about, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know who, where. I mean, I'm 49 now. Maybe I'm just going to have to admit that I'm going to spend my life not knowing him or ever seeing him. So what can I do? Apparently I look like him.
What are the Chaga Islanders thinking? We cannot even give their islands away. We have to pay someone to take it. Yeah, they don't even want it. The islanders said they want to stay under Britain. So it makes no sense. What tattoos you got? I've got one. Some I designed myself, obviously. Got my son's name across my heart. Got a Tottenham tattoo. Tottenham Hotspurs on my right calf, I think. Got one for the missus there, and one further up. Got one I designed there. I've got a shark. I've got a few geese. I've got a few. Can't think off the top of my head. There's one under that one. That's a cover up, and then I've added these two to make like it was going to be a sleeve, but the bloke stitched me up. He's like, "You're going to come back for the second bit?" I was like, "Mate, you told me it was 200 quid for the whole lot, not half, so you can shove it." And then he tried to come in one of the pubs I was on the door, and I said, "No, you stitched me up with a tattoo. I'm not letting you in." So I didn't let him in. Have you checked out our commentary of the conference yesterday? Mum gave me her painting of a lion, so that appeared. Ooh, very nice, man. Man of many talents. Apparently, I'll tell you what I am talented at: upsetting the wife. Nice art, very relaxing. I do a wee bit too. Oh, do you, Kara? Oh, happy days. Well, if you ever come up on stream, you can show everyone, can't you? Show us. Because I did have a different one there, but someone in the chat and that said, like, if I send you some money, can I have it? And I was like, well, yeah, of course you can. Like, I'm there. There's me thinking, like, just send me 5-10 quid. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's 35-40 quid she sent me through Kofi. I was like, you didn't have to send that much. But I sent her the painting anyway. So, yeah. Sorry, my memory is like a sieve. You and me both, mate. Oh, that's it. Nige Al Farage. That's it. On Paul Thorpe's channel, yes. Oh, so good. Look, Party Pants named it twice. I saw someone call him Nige Al Farage or something like that. Yeah, it's brilliant. It comes up the name. I think even Richard Inman was laughing at it. Paul get a lot of assholes, and Richard is not good. I don't know about Richard. He knows what he's talking about, doesn't he, Richard Inman? And his YouTube does all right. Advance need to advance quite quickly. The way things are going, yes, they do. 10 potions would equate to 5 memberships. Yes, correct. I meant the venue. Oh, I can't remember. Someone in the chat I know. It's blooming nice though. It was all like wooden pews. It looked like a church. I can't remember. I did see it. You caught me out there, mate. Electrodoc, I saw a commentary. We'll watch later. Ooh, you good at art? Have you ever tried tattooing on fake skin in yourself, or would you try it? No, no. Make a mistake. But I'm self-taught doing that sort of painting, so I'll just stick to that. I can't hurt anybody. It's bad enough getting paint on my clothes, mate. The rest of Labour were hanging onto their cushy waste packet for as long as possible because they are as weak as their leader. Pack of cards. You're right, Ollie. Yes, 100%. I'm on WhatsApp. Add me. I sent you my number. I'll resend it now. WhatsApp would have been perfect, mate. Yes. Yeah, I better not give my number out over this. That'd be a bit naive, wouldn't it? Phil with a little wave. They do whatever they can to stay in power, like postponing or cancelling elections. That's how it seems, mate. And it's not very democratic, is it? Cara, good to see you. Hope you're well. I've not even got on to the story with Keir Starmer and his Brexit betrayal yet, have I? I've not even started yet. And here we are. Look, 44 minutes. I'll have to just do a couple of stories. I've got about 5 stories, but I'll better. There also people with mental health that have been in hospital for their protection. Yeah. I was on the verge of that myself. Like, oh, when your brain goes, it's weird. It's like you're not yourself, obviously. So, grand thanks, Bill. How's yourself? I did think what's yet to come up regarding this Mandy and the Epstein files. Anything's possible on this planet now, mate. London causes hate. Hate leads to the dark side. Sounds a bit Star Wars. I'm good, thanks. Yesterday you put me in a very good mood. Yep, happy days. That's what we want to hear, Phil. Starlink 1,000 is 35 a month and 75 installation. Blimey heck. That's not cheap though, is it? Nice one, Electroc. You know the people on YouTube jump from one live stream, the presenter innocently doesn't know, and so give them time whilst we are screaming, not again. The new people get free dentist everywhere else. Why can't the UK people have as well? I know, I'd love to be able to get free dentist. I don't know if I'm entitled, but they did say, my heart specialist said, like, because of my heart, like, it's imperative, like, I'll get me last bits done and maybe get dentures or something, you know what I mean? Bit of false teeth, mate. And he's saying, like, it's imperative, it has to be done. I've been trying to get a dentist since I come out of hospital, which was mid-July 2024, and I still ain't got one. And my wife's like, I'll do one of those GoFundMes so you can get your teeth done. I was like, no way, mate. I'm not asking people for money for that. That is just 100% embarrassing cringe, mate. Just can't do it. And I said, oh, you know, see what happens on YouTube and that. And obviously it'd be for YouTube purposes. I've got a nice smile again. And I don't have to put the mic in front of my face. But I thought, no, I'm not doing that. No. Not doing it. I hate asking for money. It's bad enough having to say, like, you know, I know the channel's got to do its due. So I get that. And I don't touch the money. It goes into a completely different bank account. Any money through this goes to this. It's as simple as that. So, you know, and I'm hoping once my teeth are done, I want to get out and about and actually see people, and then I'll take you lot with me on the lives. Do you know what I mean? It'd be good, but not going to. It's like scab. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, support the channel. That's it. Happy days. Because I bought this. I got a Wi-Fi booster. Got two of them because Electrodoc said donated a tenner and said get a blooming Wi-Fi booster. So I did. I got two, 15 quid each. From a tenner, I spent 30. See how bad it is? It's ridiculous. That's Electrodoc's fault. Sent me a tenner and I've had to spend 20. But yeah, so, you know, I spend it all on anything and everything to do with this channel. So, cushy. I broke a tooth in January and phoned the dentist. They said they will see me in May. May? That's my birthday. That's ridiculous. In month 1, I broke a tooth. In month 5, they said they can come see me. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. So what are you gonna do then, Cara? You have to get a microphone and hide it like what I'd have to do. Always hope all well in the enchanted world of Pompey. How you doing, Dazzler? Yes, it's looking a bit gloomy, misty out there, like cloudy and like really low clouds. But I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on, geez. Yeah, but Pompey's not in the ocean yet, so it's all good. Yeah, it is. I'm with you, Capricorn, on that. Blimey heck. I'm IT literate, TV electronic engineer too. IT literate, but you need the mobile Starlink, not the home version. It's more expensive. No, don't want to spend more money, geez. Sorry, T, but apparently Morgan McSweeney has resigned. Yes, someone just put up. I mean, he was mentioned a few times, wasn't he? But if he's going, Starmer has to go. He has to go, surely. Yesterday was good. I didn't see it all. Was busy, so still to catch up. Going to watch Electrodoc's review a bit later, but what I did see cheered me up a lot. Yeah, I'm going to be watching Electrodoc's later. He sent me the link. I did follow the link, but I was doing something. I got the grandkids here, and they've all gone out now. So the milkman was a wizard. No one ever heard him come and go. He had some bottle. He was always milking it. Put that in your diary. Whiz, mate. Your attempts at comedy, not pure wizardry. The opposite. Shut up. Sorry about that. Up the hill. The home Starlink still have a UK up address and have all the UK restrictions and has cell signal in places. Oh, and I never knew that. Emmanuel Centre, that's the one. Thanks, Capricorn. I was going to say something like that, but I couldn't remember what it was. And I thought, no, I'm not even going to guess. So, my bad. Capricorn, 5 months for a broken tooth. It's the front tooth. Oh, no, but on the bottom, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so not so noticeable. Yeah, the top one is always... My missus one broke. I was like, well, you need a dentist. She's like, I'm not going to bother. It was held in a church in London. Oh, it was a church. That's why it looked like a church. It's the worst. I've been working over 30 years into the system. I have to pay private dentists because I can't get on NHS. Wow. I need fillings, but can't afford the £400 for 2. Heat and eat and roof on head number one. Thanks, Labour. That's what I mean. I don't get it. That's the whole idea. It's there for people like yourself, but the original faulty towers. What about many getting sacked and they get a 55 grand pay packet? Yeah, that's just stupid. Good afternoon, Adam App. Hope you're well, mate, on this glorious Sunday where there's no sun, but apparently where Capricorn is, there is sun. Starlink Roam Mobile Limited, £50 for 100. Is it MG or 96 Unlimited? Blimey heck. I ain't paying that. I've edited through the Baraka live stream, added a commentary, included all of the live conference from yesterday. I got it down to just under 3 hours. Check it out. I'll post the link late. Yep. I mean, the most important, I was hoping, but I can't find any that's good enough to use. I wanted to actually get the, is it twice Ben Habib spoke? I want to listen to what he says. So, but it's all good, all good. Jeff, doing an art sale, ask people to bid if you got 45 for one, just to bought. Yeah, I'm weird like that, mate. I'd let it go for like 10, 15 quid. I'm not all about like that, but I know what you're saying though, but I just keep hold of them all. I've got 15 around me. Some are like, what do you call them? Abstract. Yeah, I've got some random things. Some of them I like. I'll be like, oh, I don't want to see that one go. We all are advanced UK. Jeff Kitchat Wizard, can I see your art anywhere if for sale? Only here when I show it, mate. I don't know what. I'll tell you what one I do like. I'll show you this one because I like it. Well, there's two I like, right? We end up doing art. I haven't even spoke about Bloomin' Starmer yet. Give me 2 seconds. Like, it's literally right there. I've got to stand up, so don't go looking at my bum cheeks. That's enough of the Bob Ross. There you go. There's loads more, but I'm not going to bore you to death. But yeah, oh, terrible. Oh. I could put them on the wizardwords.com where I sell them the merch. You can put things up like that, but weird. It seems weird doing all that. Hillbilly Halfway got Starlink. Check his post out on YouTube. Ben Habib's speech announcement of the policy is in the last 45 minutes. Is it? Let me write that down. There you go, folks. Last 45 M. Ben. Q. So I was AFK there, brilliant. A mug. I don't use mobile much. It would be residential Starlink I need most. If you go blocked too much interest or banning too many things, everyone would have Starlink, but then UK. I look forward to watching that Electro Dog. I'll let you know if you are a superstar producer. Yes, are you? Are you a producer? Are you a superstar? I'm a superstar. That is what you are. Oh, shut up, Wiz. Crying out loud, mate. House of Commons was in a church. Listen to my VOD. I learned it yesterday from Ben's speech. By VOD, do you mean vid? Electro edit just didn't. Oh, there's no message on there. Phil, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never know what to say when people. I'm like, oh, I get all embarrassed. I appreciate that, mate. I do. It's going to go into the channel supporting fundage on the bank. So brilliant. Oh, happy days. I've lost where I was now. Made me go all silly. Look. I scrolled up too high. So all those watching, if you want to be cool like Phil, that's what you do, mate. That's what you do. Super chat or Kofi, you know what I mean? Then you can be as cool as Phil. I'm just saying that because I'm still trying to find. Oh, there it is, VOD. Yeah, so electro edit. Just Ben's talking. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Literally, just Ben talking. Like Ben said this, but thing is though, like where it's Baracus stuff, I don't want to use it. The bloke was there. I'm not even going to bother. So I'm very coherent for a change. I'd had 3 copies. Zips undone, whiz. Oh no, bloom tracksuits. See your belly. Oh, hope not. Hope not. Okay, 3's coffee and 1 for whiz. Thanks for that, dude. Love the first 2 and the last one. Yep, it's just all the others that are crap in it. But that's what I like about art. I mean, you know, you do it at this age, it's all good because you're at this age. You're like, oh, it's his style. But yeah, I do like the fact that it's not an actual real landscape. I can make it up. I like that, to invent it. That's why I wrote my book as well. Just like I'm a bit creative, you know. But a lot of people are like that apparently with depression. I wonder if Party Pants is with regards to like PTSD, if he's creative, because I find a lot of people, anyone like depression, bipolar, anxiety, they all come across as quite creative is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, but I appreciate that, Phil. Thank you very much. Not like coffee, me have tea. Oh, very British. Wiz Ross. Yeah. Yeah, none of this Bob Ross, it's Wiz Ross. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that again. Yep, happy days. Thanks for that, Phil. Again, I'll do that again accidentally on purpose so people get the hint. You know, you're allowed. No, not really. Karaoke Wiz. Yeah, I know. Lovely work, Wiz. You should definitely put them on your merch website. Yeah, I am in an hour, but I'd end up putting them up. I'm not paying that for it, or I'll put it up too cheap. That's what wifey always says. Like, I let things go too cheap. I'm like 10, 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? She's like, no, like 40, 50. She's like, oh, I'd pay 60 for that or whatever it is. And I'm just like, oh, all right. But no, I'm not selling it for that. So, but I mean, some of them need to be sort of signed and varnished, because the whole idea to do that is when I sold it, I'd actually like sign it, varnish it, so it's sealed. And happy days, and then people can frame it if they wish. Radio thanks on behalf of Wiz and the message for Advance UK. Thanks, Electro Doc. Thank you very much. Cheers, Phil. I went to see Jeremy Clarkson and Caleb at the event yesterday instead of that farmer. Yeah, because Jeremy Clarkson's actually spoke up about reform. Did you see that? And he said, like, you're going to be well disappointed. I've done a video on it. Clarkson would have been good. Yeah, I like Clarkson. Alan, hi all, good afternoon. Welcome, Alan. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. VOD, video on demand. Learned it from Osman Gold. Oh, yes. Oh, right, that's what it means, does it? Video on demand. So it didn't. You weren't supposed to be vid. Alan Smith, afternoon all. Bonjour, Alan. I'll say that. You're not even French. It's AKA an upload. Yes, I get it. Capricorn says, hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. Buy high, sell low. Still like me coffee. Yeah, that's what Ko-Fi is. You like buy me a coffee. But where this is all wizard, and I'm called the Wiz and whatever, I think it was Mark Proudglove who's here. Might not have been him, but I think it was. And he said, oh, you should do it as potion. I thought that's a good idea, actually. So on Ko-Fi, it's buy me a potion. Cherry's done it, just so you know. Up the cherries. signed up with the £10 on Ko-fi just to make you all jealous because he's done it. You never. No, not really. But yeah, he done it. So that's 10 potions. I was like, hey, I'm a musician, Wiz. I play the flute a lot. Also repair and retune flutes as a hobby. How cool's that? I've got a guitar over there. I teach myself it from like YouTube, and my son plays. He's self-taught. He's in a band. He's been on Spotify and radio and all sorts, but he teaches me now and again. But I don't go out of my way because I find like doing things. Oh, mate, if I can't do it in 5 minutes, I give up. I'm really bad, but you know. But that flute though, I do like the flute. I like the flute. Do you remember "Gone from a Land Down Under"? That's got a flute in it. I like that. That was a bit of controversy, wasn't it? Thinking that the Kookaburra Tree or something was a rip-off or so, whatever. That went all wrong, didn't it? But yeah, I like the flute. That's cool, mate. But it's quite therapeutic, like retuning and fixing them as well. I've been playing flute over 40 years. I'm also in regimental band of the Irish Guards. How cool is that? How cool is that? Respect to you, mate. Yeah, as an ex-serviceman, I do have to say, like, you know, thank you for your service. People like me appreciate it. I was always looking, I wanted to be in the military police, but I knew quite early on that, like, my brain wasn't right. I knew there was something wrong with me. I was in the wrong household for a start. I'm not going to go into details, but believe you me, life when I was young was absolute torture. I hated it. Hence why you start getting dark thoughts. But, yeah, I wanted to be a police officer, but obviously I got that beaten out of me, literally. And then I thought, military police, because then I'll get to do a runner. I can actually escape the house. I can be in the military, maybe get posted to Germany or something, get me the hell away. But I knew there's something wasn't right, and they'll probably pick up that I had mental health issues anyway. But I always thought about being military police. I would have loved that. But obviously I want man enough is what I'm getting at, mate. So thanks for your service. Appreciate it. Was you for any pets? I want to get a little black chihuahua called Merlin, but my missus is like, no. And because of depression, where I don't leave the house, she's like, you need to take it for a walk. I said, well, I will, won't I? That'd be an excuse to get me out of the house, wouldn't it? But she didn't fall for it. Damn. Took me 8 hours to complete the VOD. I have to screen capture it, can't download it because not on YouTube. Yeah, I want to watch it anyway. 0 copyright strikes, and Baraka had said it's okay. Yeah, it's cushy. I mean, I would play it through from Barracks. I'd just play it through my StreamYard and just pause it on his as and when and talk through it like that, and just sort of, you know, press play on his channel video and put it through StreamYard. You know, when I make the screen small and big on that. So we need to get on with blooming Keir Starmer's Brexit betrayal, won't we? I'm amazed you said men down under, not Jeffrey Tully. Yeah. As a kid, I played a few different music. I'll tell you one thing I remember at school, the recorder. Oh my word, what on earth? Get a big black dog whiz. Yeah. I like Chihuahua. And it's not gonna be so bad picking up his doo-doo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But right, I'm so bad. I need to at least get through one story, like, you know, with regards to what's his name, Keir Starmer. Look, big old picture. Look at that. That's not enough to make you want to get a bit queasy. 3 blind mice in it, yeah. I'm deliberately messing up the whistle there to make because it sounds so bad on the recorder. If I wanted to whistle properly, I can. Oh, messed that up. You need teeth to whistle. Come on, Wiz. Come on. Giving away too much, mate. Giving away too much. But yeah, right. Should we find out what Keir Starmer's doing to us? Treachery, deception, and betrayal are words ineradicable. There you go. There's a word from the Labour Party in general. There's pitiful government in particular. See, I like the way this was worded, hence why I used it. As the foul stench emanating from Peter Mandelson's deeply murk past continues to hang in the air, spineless, Keir Starmer inches Britain ever closer towards a Brexit sellout. Did you like that? Oh, my eyes. I know. That's Bloom Starmer. Scrolling YouTube and saw names I know. Hi, Party, Capricorn, Phil35. Hello, Wiz. How you doing, Guna? Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you saw people you liked. I'll get you over here. Come and join the fun. Don't worry. Whatever you put up in chat will end up on screen. I'll try to go through as much as possible. But your mate Phil's there. Look, just saying. But yeah, great to have you, Guna. Great to have you here. Starmer the Harmer. Yeah, Starmer and Hermer. They're the dodgy ones, isn't they, Al? You know what I'm talking about. Starmer the Harmer. That's good, that one. I like that. I can play a kick-ass version of Three Blind Mice. I bet you can. I bet you have it all like... My son does a bit of that, like with his gob, you know, beatboxing. I'm like, how'd you do that, mate? People say, hello. Whistle sound like the clangers there. Do you know what? That popped in my head. You read my mind, Cara. You read my mind. Capricorn a bit late. Look. Oh, well, I feel. Didn't see you there, mate. Oh, mate. Hello. I need teeth to whistle. Snap. Hence why the microphone's in my face. I'll try not to give that away because it's embarrassing. But yes, that would have been perfect, Wiz. I would have been chasing Baraka for permission. And I'd noticed Richie and Rogue had a ticker banner saying, please share far and wide, pulling my hair out. Because I couldn't contact you quicker. I did actually, I saw them streaming, Richard and Rogue, and doing their thing. But like I said, I'm like, Baraka went out of his way. He's got a ticket. He's got in there. He's obviously paying for Starlink. I thought, I don't want to take his views. I mean, Rogue and Richard weren't too bad. They were moving between 60 and 80 views, whereas he had like 1,400 going up to 1,800. So I thought, no, I'm not doing that and taking views away from him when he's gone out his way to actually be there. It's not fair. So I think I said that to you in the email as well, mate. I mean, do you know what I mean? As much as I wanted to, and as much as I want the views and that, because, you know, then people get to see adverts and I get paid. But I'm not doing it at expense of someone like Baraka who's gone out of his way to get there and do that. I mean, let's be nice and let's respect, you know, his efforts. So I just ended it like Paul Thorpe did and just left it as. So it is what it is. And I missed a bit of, you know, ad revenue, I expect. But I'm not getting that at expense of someone else going out of their way. It's not right. Feels a bit like you're stealing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm peeling spuds. Are you? You're actually peeling Keir Starmer and the Labour Party. Capricorn is peeling the Labour Party. I couldn't contact you quick. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you in a hurry. Like I said, I had it in my head already. Once I ended, I thought, right, I'm not doing anything. I'm not taking any clips or anything. I'm just not going to do that. That's his sort of. He earned the right to have that streaming, and if people want to watch it, they can go there. Like you said, you got permission, you're happy to do it, mate. You do that. That's good. You know, you're a smaller channel as well, like you said in your email. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, it do you more benefit and people to see it and follow you and build your channel. I don't need someone like me coming in with little clips here, there, and everywhere and doing whatever. I'd rather them watch it on Baraka's or maybe yours, and people support you guys. So it's all good. I've got enough going on. Do you know what I mean? I'm not stealing someone else's stuff, whether I've got permission or not on that. It's just the way I am. I'm a nice guy like that. He not done one single thing for the UK. People and others all done is take. Yeah, that's the problem, innit? I came here looking for Bess. Yeah, she's normally here. She's probably like chilling out having a Sunday roast and a white wine or something. I've heard Farty's flute. Farty's flute. It sounds like it's coming from his backside. Both been named and shamed. Yes, Schooner. I thought she might be here too. Oh, sorry to disappoint, guys. You never know. She might pop in a minute. I've been going like an hour and 8 minutes. She might find it. But I find a lot of people don't even get me notifications on my videos, which is a bit naughty of YouTube. Same as Paul Thorpe. Even he said, and I actually told him 2 videos in a row, I didn't get notification, but I did get notification about him going live with regards to the conference. I actually got that and I got it in time. But 2 live streams he done before, I didn't even get told about. Just don't shave your top lip like Muslims. You'll be grand. Yeah, never. I won't touch mine, mate. My missus has gone about, like, when I get my hair cut for the daughter to trim it. I thought, trim my beard? Are you for real, mate? Do not touch my beard. And she wants, like, the length of it. 3 times she said in 2 days that, oh, you could have your hair cut a bit shorter. That's the wife saying you're having it cut shorter. Because when I sit down and the daughter's like, right, okay, how much you having off? Wifey, straight away, I'll be like that. And I'll be like that. Just make it all, get rid of any split ends, maybe. Get rid, just make it all nice. And the wife will be like, no, you need that. Not that, that. So typical woman, innit? Size matters. You know what I'm saying? Not about clicks, mate. Get out of that mindset. Advance aren't about that. It's about getting the stream out as many ears as possible. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying, but he's had quite good viewage on that. So hopefully YouTube will push that out and people will see that. If anyone says to me anything about the conference now, I will say, right, you want to check out Electrodoc or Baraka. So it's going to do you both a favour, isn't it? It's all good. I'm glad I landed here going, I was bored, and when I'm bored, bad things usually happen. Get a bottle of whiskey or brandy or vodka, whatever floats your boat. Jeff Taylor ran a stream earlier. Yeah, he might have done, but it's not me, is it? You know what I'm saying, Al? He's not as good as a whiz, is he? Probably, yeah. Party can be getting into trouble. No. Party pants. If Party pants' idea of getting into trouble is having skids. My bad. Yes, as advance or sabotage, they depend on streamers getting the event out there. Yes, definitely. I mean, if it's a week down the line, I was like, oh yeah, this little clip's good, then I'll do that. But that's a week down the line because he's had the views. So if you want to suppress the voice of advance, you need reform. Yeah, correct. Got to go work later. Wizheads. Oh, Wizhead, that's a good one. Cheers. I appreciate you being in here and commenting and being a part of the Wiz fam. You Wizhead up the hill. Take it easy. Enjoy work. Stay safe, mate. Stay safe. Barrack hit 28 mil. 28 mil what? $28 mil what, Alan? Don't say 28 million views, because that'd be ridiculous. Let me have a look. Baraka Amori. 90,000 subs. He's doing really well. Streamed 20 hours ago. 6 hours, 54 minutes. Blimey heck. See what I mean? He put the effort in. 38,000 views. And I know he's aiming for 90,000 subs, and he's actually hit that. So good for him. He's only 24. Baraka Amuro Behemo is his name. There you go. You learn something new every day. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Good for him. Unlike usual people, I actually like to see people succeed and be successful. I don't look down on people's success. So yeah, it's not 28 million. He's got 38,000 views. I was like, how many? I could have done that. I felt like I missed out. I could do with a glass of wine or two today. Shall I be good or not? Oh, he's actually asking the chat. You're gonna have to tell him. Oh, mate, it's a Sunday. If you're not entitled to a glass of wine or two on a Sunday, when? Do you know what I mean? Wine. Laters. Wine. View. Yeah, it's not 28 million. It's 38,000. Maybe meant 28k, but now it's up 38k. Unlike you, I do not drink, only on special occasions. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Definitely, mate. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll say that's what I'm like. You know what? I said that earlier, didn't I? Yeah, it's just my body can handle it. I could probably drink a whole bottle of vodka, and I'm just like, oh, okay, now what? It's bad, isn't it? Every day is special. Yep, Christ is king. Hopefully, Wiz will add me on WhatsApp, so my nagging will be instant and unignorable. Yep, I will, mate. I will. Bigger fantastic. 28 mil views yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, he's got 38,000 up to now. Me not use WhatsApp. Too many people being there for what they say on WhatsApp. It's fully monitored by them. It's supposed to be super duper encrypted on WhatsApp. Good night for having a glass of red later on. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Right, where were we? This week need Prime Minister who, let us not forget, voted for, campaigned for, and backed to remain in the EU. Right? As always, cocked a snook at those who sought a future away from the straitjacket of the barmy army of bureaucrats dictating how we should conduct our business and lead our lives. Sneering Starmer has always hated that 17.4 million people voted for Brexit, and he's never forgiven them. But he is too cowardly to call for a second referendum, so he's taken the UK back into the arms of his brethren in Brussels by the back door. That is just too easy to comment on that one, wasn't it? I don't know what to say about that, but I didn't need to say Brussels by the back door. I did say that, blimey heck. He signed up to fortnightly Brexit reset talks, effectively flashing some ankle in the hope the EU welcomes us back. What's he on about? Is that even legal, considering we voted and he's out the door? Me like old-fashioned SMS text messages. Yeah. Oh, your Reds? Yeah, Red's nice. Yeah, phone call, yeah. I'll buy you a bottle of Buckfast. Was like, how many people been arrested for WhatsApp messages? I don't know. They for WhatsApp, they're supposed to be encrypted. I know they've been arrested for tweets. Putting the dog in the bar soon. We'll be having a beer or two after. Yep, I'll get that dog in the bath. Happy days. Doggy bath. WhatsApp isn't encrypted. Oh, is it not? I thought it was. So it came up on mine saying like encrypted. I'm so sick of his face. Yuck. I mean, not you, Wiz. I know what you're saying. Starmer must go ASAP. Let's actually look. Is WhatsApp messages encrypted? Let's ask. Yes, messages are encrypted using end-to-end encryption. That's it. This means that your messages, calls, photos, and videos are secure and can only be seen by you and the intended recipient. Not even WhatsApp or its parent company Meta can read the messages. Yeah, because I saw the advert and it had them all like pixelated, so you couldn't see. That was the advert. The encryption ensures that only the sender and receiver can access the content on the messages, providing a high level of privacy and security. So yes, it's encrypted end-to-end, apparently. Latvian European Commissioner Valdis Dombrovskis said the economic and political partnership of 27 countries was open-minded and ready to engage with Starmer. Now, if this isn't worrying, I don't know what is. Proposal of the customs union to stop tariffs and taxes on some or all goods moving between the UK and mainland Europe. Mainland Europe, make no mistake. As we approach the 10-year anniversary of the seismic and historic vote to quit the bloc, Starmer and his sidekick Rachel Reeves are gearing up to sell the country out. So the sooner they get rid of him, the better, because it looks like we're going to get screwed again by Starmer. That's bad. But they actually, what's it called? Get booted. Then that's the end of Starmer's little ploy to do the back door for Brexit. That's disgusting. Whereas we never left the EU, look at all the laws that we're still under. Well, they're supposed to be doing this and that. So they're saying a soft Brexit, a hard Brexit, and all this rubbish, weren't they? Nothing is encrypted in your phone sends a snapshot before you send the message, so I've heard. That's always possible. Alan, act your age. What is your server? I don't know. I don't play tennis. Hey, Gunnar. Hello, Phil. Hope you're well, Alan. Electro, that on Android from February. Also, images and videos and files being sent on anything over the internet. Labour must go, actually. Yes, well said, Cara. They blooming should and all. Should and all. But it's terrible. I need to see what did I put on my thumbnail? Because I've got to make sure. Oh yeah, the terrorist arrested, just 19 years old. Yes, that's it. But yeah, so Starmer's like stitching us up, folks. Not having none of that. But next story. This one will make you have a giggle. 19 years old, this lad. This is why we have issues in this country. We ain't got blooming Starmer trying to do us over. All good, Bill, for better after yesterday. How are you? Says Alan. Oh, another Alan. We've got Alan Smith. We've got Alan Beers. Government just read on client side scanning. I know Guna live stream with them on Best of Best channel. Best of Best. Best of Best. That's it. Nothing new there. Hi, Electro. Good to see you. A teenager has admitted possession of terrorist material, including guidelines on how to build bombs following an investigation by counter-terrorism police in London. Dihan Rahman, 19-year-old from Southall, pleaded guilty to 3 charges of possession of documents likely to be used to a person committing or preparing an act of terrorism. Rahman also admitted stalking 2 girls and a female teacher at his school. He pleaded guilty on Friday, February the 6th, during the second day of his trial at the Old Bailey. Rahman was arrested in March 24, and his digital devices, including mobile phones and computers, were seized. An encrypted drive and a USB stick was forensically analysed, with detectives uncovering 2 videos that gave instructions on how to build bombs and other terrorist documents. See what I mean? How bad's that, though? That's all we need to go on that. But you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This made me laugh because you know how bad electric vehicles are. I've got a shocking story as well about electric vehicle and what we were 20-year-old. But this is how good the airline went. Anyone for electric? We're trying to blag that everyone has to go electric. Uh-oh. So it's sort of what good has done for the UK? Anyone answer that? One single thing. Yeah, I know. And then, yeah, what a day. There is hope. Yep. 19, what a mess. I know, it's terrible. And that's in our country, you know what I mean? Thing is, if he's like that, how many more are? That's what worries me. What's not the full story? What's not the full story, Alan? I'm waiting. If it's about that one with the 19-year-old, I can always bring it back up if need be. But I don't know what you're on about, Guy. What's not the full story? 19-year-old wanting to be a terror IST. Oh, me bum. He's not replying. Right, let's get on. Plans for what would have been the world's first all-electric airline have been ditched. EcoJet Airlines has appointed liquidators for a reported bid to raise 20 million. The firm was launched in 2023 by entrepreneur Dale Vince, who is also a prominent Labour Party donor. It planned an Edinburgh to Southampton route with mainland Europe and long-haul flights for the future. Speaking at the time of the launch, Mr. Vince said, "This is a vital frontier in the move to net zero, green living, whatever you could choose to call it, and it's absolutely doable. It's a matter of when, if not if." And there it is. It's just gone. I just thought it's worth mentioning because it just goes. I mean, what would you do in lightning if you're on an electric aeroplane? That worries me. Sanko is born in Sparkhill. Yeah. Oh, but I have to go to Sparkhill next week. I'll never drive EV. I love polluting the air with my Subaru. Oh, Subaru, yeah, I love them. Sport one. That'll bring me on to the next story. I wasn't going to go into detail. That I just thought it's funny that like they want you to go green in an airline and it's collapsed. But this story is horrible. The next story is horrible. So give you a trigger warning. Do you know what I mean? 2026, got to give people trigger warnings. But this is just ridiculous. This is why, like, you should never, ever in your life, ever entertain having an electric vehicle in any shape or form. Because one, you don't need it. There's only 1.2% of the carbon emissions. But 2, they're just not safe. They are not safe in any shape or form. Like the Segway guy, he fell off a cliff on one after buying the company. Well, that's a bit silly. It's all nonsense, this electric BS. I've got electric heating in my wee flat. It's horrible. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I can't stand, like, I bought the wife a gas cooker because electric, it takes you 6 hours to warm it up. With gas, you switch it on, boom, there it is. Do you know what I mean? Start cooking, start baking your cakes. But like, my brother lives in King's Heath. Ooh, Darwin the Undisputed. Yeah. The electric airplanes were debuted ages ago. There's only so many lithium ion batteries you're allowed on a plane. Yeah. No, now liquids on a plane, are you? He got expelled from schools for chasing girls. Yep, he's a wrong un. King's Heath is very nice as Birmingham goes. Birmingham. I've been to Birmingham. It's not that, it's the weight. Yeah. I don't drive. You're a bus anchor on the anchor. Vastly nice car. I've got a BMW 335. Oh, very nice. Our BMWs are nice motors as well. If it's German built, like Audi, they're like tanks, aren't they? In between us. My Subaru's a road version of the rally car. Nice. Is it that lovely blue? I've seen the blue one, and we had one around here, and it had all the stickers on it, or what do you want to call it? The bike house. 555 or something it had on it. Was it all yellow? Oh, it looks smart. It's like, I was going to take a photo, but I'd never go out about my mobile, so that was my own fault. It's like, I've got a mobile, but I never use it. I don't even know why I got it. I was playing like Clash Royale at one point, but I'll stop doing that. It's boring. But yeah, it's not like I've got friends and get text messages and everything. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know why I got it. I have to charge it like once every like 6 days or something. It's terrible, isn't it? So, nice electric car. Where do you find all that lithium? Slave labour. Nowhere to charge near me in case we're not home charging of EV as the explosions on the main power cables. Oh, say no more. Say no more. Oh, well, I've just got a big old... oh, I saw that. It literally came up on my little screen, but not up on yours. I saw that. I'm going to that in a minute, Cherries. 2 seconds. Bye-bye. Being, oh, that blue. Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely. Up the hill, up the cherries. Thank you very much for the £5, mate. Appreciate it. You said, I think Advance UK missed a big trick yesterday by not having Tommy live or video link. I hope Advance UK are well endorsed on May the 16th. Yeah, that's someone else said that about Tommy Robinson. Like, I actually, genuinely, I thought he would have been there. I honestly would have thought he would have been there. Yeah. Anyone know why he wasn't? Because someone put it on my messages saying about it. They actually commented, and I replied saying I have seen some of his videos where he is France, I think. So I wonder if it's anything to do with that. But anyone know why Tommy wasn't there? Because it'd be nice to know. But just saying thank you. I'll make sure I always send a reply to people on Ko-fi because I can. So yeah, I was a bit confused as to why he wasn't myself. So yeah, if anyone knows why Tommy wasn't there, like I guessed saying that I don't know, but maybe he's abroad working. But I'm not too sure. So yeah, anyone answer that? Because I think Up the Cherries was a good on a good one there. Like, why wasn't he there? So Cara 96. Poor kid. A car went on fire in a town near where I live. It was fierce, melted the window frames in the houses along the street. But the bus I was on was nearly caught in the middle of it. Had to return or turn away from it, I expect. Yeah. Blimey heck. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, like this story. Like you wait till I think it's like 4 hours it burnt for. identify as a BMW, Audi and Volkswagen alloy wheel owner. Brother-in-law designed them. Ooh. U-turn, yeah, U-turn. Yeah, it's electric blue with rally version, rear spoiler and gold rims. Oh, mate, the gold rims as well. But that looks awesome. Yeah, I've never even been in one of them. I bet, but they're lovely. They sound good. You have good taste as well. Yeah, without a doubt. Making me jealous, mate. Right, I need more donations. I need to buy a Subaru. I've decided. Don't worry about the channel. Wendell was there with Tommy Robinson online channel, but the signal jammer, it let them stream. Yeah, he was on stage, Wendell, with his camera and that, but I don't even know if he realised that he wasn't. So, but yeah, Alan, I think Tommy was travelling. See, that's what I was thinking, mate. I swear he was in France or somewhere, but don't hold me to it. But that's what I replied. But yeah, I'm sure I heard someone say in the know, Dave Tommy was going to be there. I wonder why he wasn't. Yeah, see, everyone's wasn't why in France. I don't know. I'm not saying he was in France, but I swear he was somewhere. He was talking to people. We get a very good chat interaction with advanced UK members participating. Told you couldn't go wrong with. Lovely people. Yep, 100%. I was gutted. I kept waiting for he was going to be the major endorsement. Yeah, that would have been. I mean, it would have gone mental there, wouldn't it? Everyone would have gone whoa like that. So, so yeah, I was actually like now you said, I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised. Say, my typing is abysmal. You want to try Lecture Doc with his typing? He's got one big hand and one small hand. He always says he's all like fingers and thumbs and his dodgy keyboard. I've got one here actually, Lecture Doc. He got a new keyboard. Send that to you. It's a clunky one they got. I mean, it wasn't Tommy in France. That's what I mean. That's what I commented, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if anyone can clarify the situation, but we'll jump onto that McSweeney thing as well. My other half has a car and a camper van, so the poor bloke has to drive me about. I always tell him I was born to be driven to wind him up. Good call, good call. That's how you do it. That camper van. I'd love to have like one of those camper van things, big ones or something. Yes, I literally just brought that up on the BBC website, funny enough, but we'll have to see what it says. Tommy's in France doing the hair and wig salons at level 30 on one small street. That's probably what I was seeing, farty pants. I'm with you now. Tommy had nothing to do with policy making all the rollout. He's a member, not in the actual party. Scooby-Doo! Every time Tommy comes to the UK, he gets a massive hassle. Yeah. Jeremy Beadle, that's what I called him. Electrodoc. Watch out, Beadle's about. Watch out, Electrodoc's about. The Subaru has a lovely engine time, yeah, with idling. And when I lock my car, the engine still runs for 5 or 19 minutes while brain shuts down, etc. Nice. Understand that, Electrodoc, but it would have been mega. And what a massive boost for all of us that support him. Yeah, it would have. Could have been a good point for him to advertise some more, wouldn't it? Yes, he was in France, filming the phone. So it was France. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm glad you all confirmed that. Yeah, because I replied to someone. I didn't even look it up before I replied because I actually replied on my phone because I've got the YouTube studio and YouTube, obviously. And I see when I get messages because I always like to try and reply to people that message if it's worthy. Give it a like and a heart and then comment. And I swear that, and when I said like, oh, I think he was in France, I swear I put like, don't hold me to that though, but I should have just looked it up, shouldn't I? My right hand writes in shorthand and my left hand normal. It's a freaking mess. That's a good one. My right hand writes in shorthand. Electrodoc's never short of the little jokes. Hello, all Counter Media family. It's Scatty Sue Brothwood. How are you, my dear? Hope you are well. Hello, Sue. I see John Cheese has now changed his mind on advance. Yes, I saw he said something on the BBC, didn't he? Shut him up. Hi, Sue. How are you? Says Gunnar. Don't forget about the Albanian drug dealers Tommy was walking around. Yeah. Sod that and appears. John Cleese, John Advance. Who knows? Who knows? Cara says, hello, Sue. Well, she doesn't. He said, Sue, hello. But, you know. And I'm so happy. He's always been one of my favourite actors. Yeah, he's good. And the other Alan says, hello, Sue. Yeah. But let's do a story. Then we'll have a look at that Morgan McSweeney thing. But this is blooming awful. Flipping electric cars. A blooming Tesla. The grieving family of a college student who died in a burning Tesla launched a wrongful death lawsuit against the electric car giant. And when I go down it, you'll realise why. Samuel Tremblett, 20, allegedly died in October in eastern Massachusetts after crashing his car and becoming trapped inside as it burst into flames. I mean, this has happened a few times. People need, if you've got an electric car, you need a spark plug or something inside so you can smash bloody windows. His mother, Jacqueline, filed a lawsuit Wednesday in the U.S. District Court of the District of Massachusetts. According to the suit, Samuel was able to call 911 and relayed his panic while explaining that he was stuck in a car crash. I can't get out. Please help me, he said. I can't breathe. I mean, does that not make you cringe? All for the sake of an electric car. Tremblett allegedly continued pleading for help as he acknowledged he was dying. It took about 4 hours to put out the fire, and at least 4 explosions were reported by law enforcement, court documents said. 4 hours to put out a car fire. Tremblett could not exit his 2021 Model Y vehicle and suffered catastrophic thermal injuries, smoke inhalation injuries, causing his death per the complaint. And that's the poor lad there. I mean, this... If there's any reason not to have electric cars, this is it. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. 4 hours to put a fire out. According to his mother's lawsuit, Tremblett was driving the Tesla alone on the northbound lane of Turnpike Street around 1 a.m. last October 21st, which is lucky. If anyone else in the car, they too would have been killed, surely. After entering Easton from the nearby town of Raynham, Tremblett's car left its lane of travel, crossed the southbound lane and collided with a tree. So there's something wrong with the car to do that. Tremblett survived the crash, but his car immediately erupted into flames. He was unable to exit when that happened. So he could have literally left that car. He would have literally survived the crash. But no, he was trapped. And there's a limit. As a result of the defective and unreasonable dangerous electronic system for operating the door handles, which was designed, manufactured and sold by Tesla, Samuel Tremblett was unable to exit the vehicle. Tremblett called an emergency dispatcher shortly afterwards, but it was too late. The Eastern Police Department could not extinguish the fire due to its severity per the suit. A police report attached to the complaint said that Tesla was not fully extinguished and minimal smoking until 4:30 a.m. The wrongful death claim alleged that Tesla's electric door handles do not extend in the event of an electrical system failure, for instance, during a crash. You'd think they'd be set automatically just to open. Do you know what I mean? The mother must be distraught. This lad, his life too soon. Tremblett's family accused the company of making numerous public statements misrepresenting the company's emphasis on safety in order to introduce the public to believe that its vehicles were safe and reliable. The complaint cited what Tesla CEO Elon Musk said during an earnings call for the first quarter. We here at Tesla, we're absolutely hardcore about safety, Musk was quoted as saying per complaint. You know, we go to straight lengths to make the safety car in the world and have the lowest accidents per mile. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, they put going on, but it's bloody awful, isn't it? I mean, wow. Absolutely awful. 20 years old, all because of a stupid little rubbish electric car that you just don't need. Isn't it? Makes me sick. Scatty Sue. Maybe Tommy didn't want to detract from the advanced messages. That could be yeah, that's reasonable. That is reasonable to say, yes. He was back as I watched him at the Football Supporters Alliance evening on Friday night that I presume was live. Tommy was in France Wednesday and Thursday. Oh, right. Oh, I watch it. Hate speech is still a legalised mine. I could do the authority speaking beaters about. Yes, heard it. I really wanted Danny Salmon. Danny is Spain's McLaren. He had to sell it. It was a beauty. Yeah, that McLaren. I saw that. The orange one. But was it electric? Was he charging it? And I was like, no, no one buys an electric McLaren, because he had a charging thing going, and then he put it into the front boot rather than the rear. But was it electric or is it hybrid or something? Because I'm not being funny, but no, just no. A McLaren was born to be petrol. You can't have McLaren and have it hybrid or electric. If I'm wrong, I'll take it back. But Farty Pants, you'll know. Let me know. But it looked bloomin' lovely, didn't it? And he had to, because he's selling it, isn't it? Because it's just too ridiculous to own it, the costs and that. So, Zippy Hammer. Farty, that car will be a money pit, a pretty one though, yes. I'd have one of them. The wife would divorce me about 10 seconds later. Yeah, it is flipping awful. It winds me up, things like that. I'm a Lamborghini man. I love those Lamborghinis. Clock, TikTok, Gripper, Spazan, Pigstrot, all common faves at school. I see. I don't get half of them. I know what you said. Like you actually said to me about a clock. You got a big hand, a little hand. I get that, like why you said it, but that just kids can shove it. Do you know what I mean? Kids are nasty. Just because it's electric, why would you make handles temporary? My dream car is a Spiker C8 aileron. It's sweet. You need to Google it. I actually know of it. I lived in Netherlands for a few years. Ah. But an emergency pull is awkward before your pants are burning. But if it's electric and the electric's gone, then nothing's going to work because it's all electric. That's the problem with battery cars. The C8 starts at 250,000 euros. So did I feel. I lived in Amsterdam and Den Haag for over 2 years. Oh, very nice. Lol. Den Haag and Scheveningen. Not forgetting my headmaster had exactly the same hand. That's 3 people I know. Beadle me and my headmaster at the 70s convent school. Great day, cringe. Oh, saying hello to everyone. Yeah, that was blooming mental, those lawsuits and that. So McSweeney's taken one for the team. Starmer needs to go. Yep, apparently so. I was in Durden, Grand 2002. I know a few. Terry's, yeah, Jeff streamed from the football thing, and I thought I saw Tommy there. Aha. There we go. Everyone was like, where was Bess? Where was Bess? Well, there she is. I guess McSweeney will go now and help his Rob Island taxpayers. Evil wee man. Yep. It says here, as you can see on screen, McSweeney, so I zoom it in a bit. Can you see it? Or should we zoom it in so you can actually read it? McSweeney quits as Starmer's chief of staff, saying he takes full responsibility for advising Mandelson appointment. So do you reckon he's actually maybe doing that in order so Keir Starmer doesn't have to quit? He's like, I'll take full responsibility. And then Starmer's like, sweet, I don't have to retire because he's just said that. Yeah, there's already the F1 electric. I don't watch it. It sounds weird. It's like whistling past. I'd rather like the Formula One as is. Do you know what I mean? They have to make hybrids or they can't sell big engines. Oh, God. That's ridiculous. Yes, you had to change battery before putting it on the transport. So I assume it's hybrid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to. Yeah, that's funny yesterday on Bess's stream, wasn't it? Shut up. Everyone's going, oh, he told him shut up. I believe that was just a trickle charge because he didn't drive it much. McLaren is petrol. Thunderstorm. Wait, well, I ain't got out. I was just like really low cloud, gloomy, and looks a bit damp in the air. McSweeney going isn't enough. Starmer must go. PMs have gone for less. I know. But isn't that weird saying, I take full responsibility? McSweeney has long been seen as a genius of the remoulding or rebirth of some sort of the Labour Party and had campaigned to change it into one that would be electable again. He has been largely credited with Labour's subsequent landslide victory in the last election. Now, that was more down to the fact that everyone had had enough of flipping Conservatives. Now, pants. There's been a lot of pressure on the former Chief of Staff for some time. He is somewhat of a lightning rod. McSweeney acknowledges that he was central to Mandelson's appointment, a move which has since caused PM biggest crisis of his premiership. The big question now is whether McSweeney's departure takes the heat off this political row, or does it remove the very lightning rod McSweeney has been and hit the PM directly. See what I mean? They're going to try and cheeky get around that and go, oh well, the PM doesn't have to quit or stand down in any shape or form because McSweeney's taken it. He's admitted it's him. Tommy received the Truth and Justice Award on Friday the 6th in London, hence why I knew he was in the country and very optimistic he'd appear yesterday. You can all watch this on Gucci Reports. Truth and Justice Award. About time he got recognised for what he does. Do you know what I mean? Everyone trying to ruin him. The facts are clear. McSweeney is the start. Yeah. F1 the most boring racing there is. We hate supercars or anything else. F1 sucks. I actually watch F1 as highlights on YouTube. I can't sit and watch the whole race. But I do like the motorbikes as well. Superbikes. Yes, McSweeney is a patsy or a fall guy to save Starmer. See, that would be annoying. See, people aren't going to be too happy about that. Oh, McSweeney said that, so Starmer can stay. Look at the country. It's a whole lot. It's a lot more bigger than just Mandelson, isn't it? So, bit of bus and truck racing. Why not? I'll post your YouTube streaming channels after the stream here, Pansy. Bus racing funny. Double-decker buses. It's a Fabian. We have got to get rid of all the excuses of humans. Oh, Scotty Six, I see the sun. Not here. All cloud. Just telling truth. You say Tommy the general public go mad at you. Probably. Missed your live late last night, Bess. I was wrecked and had to go to bed. I was back up at 4 a.m. Wait, supercars are very awesome with no Holdens. It's a bit grey in Ulster, damp and wet, but hey, it's Sunday. It is. Hope you're well, Bess, as well. Yeah, I did watch some of it last night. It was good. Yeah, I suppose you've near enough got what we got. Yeah, it looks damp, cloudy, misty. McLaren 600 LT 3.8 litre twin turbo, no hybrid. Guy Fawkes the second. Hit the like and share, please. Yeah, don't forget. Done best. Happy days. Oh, happy days. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to be really annoyed if this is so-called Starmer's get out of jail free card. Morgan McSweeney was the PM's closest aide, says our political correspondent Billy Kenber, and a hugely significant figure. He was there when Starmer became party leader and has overseen the reshaping of the Labour Party under Starmer's leadership. Morgan McSweeney sought to keep a low profile in public, and until relatively recently, there have been relatively few pictures of him in circulation. Yeah, but surely, regardless, you can't take just that takes it all away from Starmer. No way. Let's put playing cards in the spokes of the F1 cars so they make engine noises like we used to. Yeah. Yeah, rally's good as well. I hear. I'm big into MotoGP. I live not far from the biggest Irish road racing circuit northwest. Also love the Isle of Man TT. Yeah, I like all that. There's some seriously nutty men, I'll tell you. The speeds they don't go through the streets and that, over the hills and that. Sometimes accidents. It does cost lives as well. That's how dangerous it is. But yeah, I do like the MotoGP superbikes and the world superbikes, and then you got the British superbikes, haven't you? So you got an award from the Football Lads Alliance. It was a good event with some good speeches that you all might like to listen to after Wiz has finished on Gauchy Reports. Advanced UK, yeah, Gauchy Reports, folks. He usually blames anyone but himself, says Pouncy. We would demand a G for Shaggy Babood would replace Starmer, and that must never happen. No way was Shabana Mahmood ever step up. Like I said before, like she literally says religion is number one, end of. So that counts her out. No way in ever. But like Rachel Reeves would never. She's useless. The horse head, Angela Rayner, 40 grand stamp duty. No. Ed Miliband screwing everyone with that stupid green electric, making all our electric ridiculously high. Wes Streeton looks about 17, ain't got a clue. He's probably quite a backstabber. That's the problem. Labour ain't got no one. Labour has not got anyone. Beautiful here, up my way, best. Sunny all day. Oh, sorry, fight pants living the dream, mate. If Mood gets to be the PM, then woman would have to wear the burqa. She found Christian Christmas, everything good. Yeah, I can't say that. I mean, otherwise we have to call for like general election. I have to call for an election. So, innit? Call for election. I missed half the day to make up for lost sleep. So don't mind that it is miserable out there. Are you live later, Miss? Oh, yeah. We'll be interesting to see if Bridgen joins Advance. He said he was waiting for policies before making a decision. Oh, really? I'll keep an eye on that. Just making a note, so I'll keep looking for it. So we streaming until 2 a.m. tonight then, Bess. If we're lucky we get a Miliband. Oh, God, what a thought. Yeah. Yeah, a few have said, like, she's probably the best one, Raina. But I don't get that when you've done, like, a 40 grand dodgy stamp duty, housey buy type dodge. Do you know what I mean? But I've heard a few people say, like, Raina is the best bet. There's someone being interviewed on GB News said about Angela Rayner and actually discounted all the others as well. Well, that's a bit rude, isn't it? A bit cheeky on, but yeah, I'm really crazy. I might go live after Counter Media UK. We had 13 minutes of sun earlier. Never got the dog's harness on so fast. Had to catch sun before it went. Yeah, Gooner's on it. Whoa, bit of sun. Whew. My chest is playing up a bit. Oh, that's not good. What you do? Yeah, she was on Ebon's Octopus TV when Andrew Ebon asked him, and that's what he replied. 51st States come around tonight. Oh, you can enjoy that, mate. People saying Lammy. Oh, my word, Lammy. He talks strange. When he talks, though, he comes across like he might... Does anyone know? Is he married to a female? Because the way he talks, it's just really camp. Wes Streeton and his advisor husband, God help us all, the only sex that likes men are now, men in trans. Wake me up when it's all over. Yeah, I hear you, mate. Yes, Bridgen was on Ebon's Octopus TV and Andrew Ebon asked him, and that's what he replied. Best of the worst. Yeah, basically. I have a lung condition. The meds are affecting my throat and peed off with it. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good. Who else ties his shoelaces? Yeah, I don't know. My back went funny then. Lammy married. So I just don't know. It just comes across quite camp. I suppose we've got a big list of things. 13 disabilities. Yeah, everyone's going to be doing playing cards with their disabilities. So you say lungs, I raise you a heart. The thing is, Raina's leaving does not mean she can never return. Yeah. If anyone, I reckon it would be Raina, to be fair. But I mean, it's just wrong because what she's done. But then, Birmingham, we've got a blooming convicted terrorist, so can't really say much. 2 map-offs for 2 weeks, not that bad now. Oh, they're a nightmare, they are. I'll see if he wants to come on with me on Best Black channel if she's also interested and he's up for it. In fact, Lammy's married to a woman. Oh, my word. But is that like Starmer to hide the fact that he likes men? Nope. Oh, classic. Classic. Yeah, I know. Who would marry you? Let's go, Best. You can stream and shut up. Let me speak tonight. Joking. Lammy went to end jury trials. Yeah, if he was on, he'd just ban trial full stop. Every British straight to jail, no pass go. Yeah, that was a bit worrying. I mean, we're sort of built on the fact that you can have a trial by jury. It's mental. Blimey, 2 hours. Jesus. What happened there? Straightening his tie. I think it's called Wiz. Yeah. Happy days. But yeah, hopefully Starmer will step down, and hopefully that people aren't going, oh yeah, well, McSweeney's done this now, so Labour are safe with Starmer now. That would just be the worst possible thing ever. I was looking forward to him going, and he should go. He's got no right to stay. No right whatsoever. But anyway. Right, we go near 2 hours, folks. I better let you all go on this glorious Sunday. This was an extra one because I've got so much going on Monday and Tuesday with guests. Guardian Mo on Monday at 1, and I've got Dr. Craig Walton of Advance and the College on Tuesday at 1. I thought I'd better do stories today. Supposed to have a day off, but I'm like, well, the fam's all gone out. There's loads going on. Do you know what I mean? Where's time spy when you're having fun? I know. I didn't realise. I'm thinking like we'd just go for an hour because I had a few stories. But blimey, imagine having to crawl in bed beside Lammy. Oh no. Oh, that would make you. Time takes an eternity watching the kettle. Blooming doesn't all. Who'd marry Larry? Diane Abbott. This was fun. Thanks. We'll see you next time. You will indeed, Phil. Monday at 1, Tuesday. Well, all the times are up there at the top. Best the horror. We got a video call at 1 Tuesday hospital. Not know for how long. I've got an interview with Craig Walton, so I'm hoping maybe that should go for an hour and a half, maybe. So it's all good. Happy days. Yep. Thanks, Cherries. Thanks for the donation via Ko-fi. I appreciate it. And thanks to Phil for the donation on the super chat. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Catch you all later. Cheers, with great crack. See everyone later. Oh, yes. D-Brat says there can't be an election portal. Any excuse in it. That's what they say so. Bye, everyone. Imagine Lammy doing push-ups on you in the middle. Yeah, it'd be awful. So, but yeah, Monday at 1, we got Guardians Mo. And then maybe, obviously, Electrodoc might join us after half hour, 45 minutes. But we're going to be talking about the conference and everything to do with Advance on Monday. And then Tuesday, the interview. So I've got all the bits and bobs up already on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube page, you can click all the notifications. So they're all up there, and I've got the holding pages already up. So YouTube finds them for all the other stuff later in the week. It just says latest news, but I'll change those thumbnails as when we get closer to the time, and I know what I'm actually going to be discussing. So happy days. Excuse me. So thanks to every single one of you in chat. I appreciate it. I hope you have. Oh, well, what's left of the weekend. I hope it's all cushy. Hope you relax, take it easy. Hope you take it easy, Bess, with your lungs. Hope you take it, relax and just chill out, or maybe go live. Hey, whatever you want to do. But oh yeah, enjoy doing the housework. And what I'll do is I will see every single one of you, hopefully Monday with Guardians Mo at 1 p.m. So big thanks to every single one of you in chat. And until